All right, 50 shots. You give me 50 shots a day, 5 days out of the week, 5 of the 7 days, and I'll give you improvement, okay? So this is a beginner version, and we're gonna go with 50 shots, and then we're gonna build from there. And it's gonna be a 50-80 training, and I'm gonna show you guys like how to build these shots, okay? So I'm gonna talk you through it, and you're gonna be able to see how I do my 50 shots. I'm gonna do it left-handed so we can get more of a beginner feel, because I'm completely uncomfortable playing left-handed. So first we're gonna start with a simple stop shot. We're gonna shoot 10 of them, and we're gonna watch to see what happens, but we're just trying to hit a stop shot. So we're gonna hit low and accelerate. It's not bad. So I hit it, and I'm like, okay, pretty good, pretty good. It just was about a stop shot. It almost inched forward a little bit. We're gonna hit it again. Okay. And then I'm looking, and it went off to the right a little bit. So my stop shot means I cut it over to the right, because I want this ball set up straight in a line, just straight into the center, about a foot apart, maybe 8 inches. So we're going, and we're just looking, and basically I'm just working on my biomechanics. I'm looking down my line, making sure my stance is good, my bridge is good, I'm staying loose on my back grip, I'm making sure my angle's good, and then I hit a perfect stop shot. That's the best one I hit, so I'm good. Now, okay, we're gonna go again, and we're gonna watch for these things to see if I make mistakes. See, I'm just working my process, 50 shots. See, it's not taking me forever. My bridge is uncomfortable. Who knows where my eye dominance is? Who cares? I'm just shooting the balls. I've never practiced left-handed. I'm here practicing left-handed because I wanted to be uncomfortable. Beginner mode, okay, but we're going. I think my game might be left-handed. See, it's kind of wobbly. I'm thinking my left-handed game might be intermediate. I was thinking about that. We're gonna keep hitting shots. Ooh, thunder. We're gonna keep hitting shots. But I was thinking, I wonder, like Jolie's a 500, who I fouled. I'm better left-handed than I am right, apparently, on hitting stop shots. I don't even know if I'm hitting them this good right-handed. But I was trying to figure out, like, Jolie's about a 500. And I'm like, I wonder if I could beat Jolie left-handed. And I think the answer is, I'm totally wobbly here and uncomfortable, but I'm fine because I'm just watching the stop shot, right? I'm not stuck behind the cue ball. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm so wobbly. So what I'm saying is, you beginners, if you feel wobbly, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Let's get the bridge a little longer. Loose back grip. Nice. I like it. Okay. We're doing good. Like, this is better than I would do right-handed. Probably. These balls. Okay, they're going to start piling out. Okay, so we get this. I think my leg's good. Just kind of checking my biomechanics. I actually look pretty good left-handed. I don't know if on camera, but I feel like I look pretty. See how wobbly I am? It's fine. Just relax. Relax, baby. I'm calling myself baby. Not you guys. Okay, so there we drew back, and we watch, and we're off to the left a little bit, but pretty close. So here I'm with my wobbly stroke. I've never done this before, so you know, it helps I've done a little bit of pool right-handed, right? See how crooked that is? I have no idea where my arm is, doesn't really matter. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that I'm just trying to hit a relaxed shot. I'm not thinking about all the wobble and all the bad angle stuff. So now I hit 10 shots, right? And it's pretty good. Actually not bad. I'm gonna give myself like a A- for that set of 10. As far as like, if you wanna go with the results, kind of like how good I hit them, right? Maybe B+, A-, probably A-. So I'm good. And the reason why it's going well, I think, is because I'm not caring about my wobbly arm. I'm not concerned with it. So what I'm trying to have you guys think about is, let's not think about this so much. Let's worry about going forward. Let's worry about striking the cue ball, just accelerating, whatever. Okay, now let's go draw shot. We're gonna draw back to where our hand is. Okay, pretty good. Off to the right a little bit, so we pay attention to that. So let's try to fix that. Let's hit it a little bit more to the left and see if we can draw it back straighter. Not by worrying about our arm, but by like that, aiming a little bit to the, see, now we're pulling off to the left. Meaning we hit it off to the left, so it draws back on our left side. Now let's see if we can draw it straight back over the dot, and then we'll move our hand when it gets here. There we go. So now the direction was good, but we were a little bit hard. We're fine with that. So let's do it again. We like the direction there. So now we're trying to groove the direction. We're liking it's coming back. We're liking it's coming back straight. Okay, and then we look at that shot and we're like, okay, I probably didn't accelerate. I decelerated a little bit. I got a little pokey, but the direction was correct because that's what I was focusing on. So I don't sweat it. I don't worry about it. I don't freak out. I'm not embarrassed. I just go in my beginner mode and see, my mechanics aren't great. I'm just kind of slug pushing the cue ball through and I'm not getting the acceleration. And I'm okay with that because I'm a beginner with my left hand. And I have to just pay attention to see the reaction of the cue ball and realize, okay, I'm getting a little bit too sluggy, a little too deceleration. So I need to just make sure I'm okay. And then I just want to get a little softer. Yeah, my arm is out a little bit, so I want to pull my arm in. There we go, right onto the dot. And that was super uncomfortable because I realized when I'm left-handed, I hang out like this. So I went like this and I tucked this back so I was straighter. And then I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's why, because I know the moves and how to fix these problems. So it's like, I go like this, I tuck back, I'm good. So now I'm gonna tuck back my arm just like this. And I'm gonna, okay. And basically, I just kind of push it through. And see, I'm not trying to smash it to get it to come back. I don't really care if it comes back too far or not enough or left or right. I just pay attention and I just try to connect with the shot. So I'm this, tuck my arm in, loose for straight. And that was like pretty fast, pretty pokey, pretty jabby, but effective. I got it back into my area. It came back. It didn't stop. It didn't go forward. This beginner looks like he's played a little pool before. Maybe I'm hustling a little bit. See how crooked that is? I don't give a shit because at the last one, I go through straight and just forget about it. I don't spend a bunch of time worrying about it not going through straight on the stroke because you know why? Because I'm a beginner and I'm just trying to draw the ball back to here and I don't really care about straight right now. What I'm care about is boom, boom, boom. See, if I just care about boom, 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 I'm good to go. So I'm gonna give myself A for effort, A for being focused, A for being present. I'm gonna put my results of the shots on like B, right? And I'm okay with that. Maybe a B plus. For a beginner, if you were in my place and you were doing that on your set of 20, I'd be like, bro, that's an A, you're awesome. But I'm not a true beginner because I've been playing for almost 40 years. And I haven't been playing 40 years left-handed, but I've been playing a lot and it's a little easier for me to get in this beginner mode than maybe for you guys. Okay, so now that's what we're doing. So now we're 20 shots in. Hit a stop shot, hit a draw shot. Now we're gonna follow shot. And we're gonna follow, and we're just gonna follow and learn speed. And we're not gonna scratch, but we're gonna go forward. Okay, that's what we want. We wanna go forward about to that zone. And we wanna go watch for left or right, watch that we don't scratch. We're just trying to learn a soft little follow shot. And it's not a long stroke. You'd be surprised if you have a nice high cue ball and you go once, twice, and then you push through, it's very accurate. So having this long, perfect stroke is not what I'm focused on right now because I'm a beginner, right? I'm focused on acceptance. I'm accepting that when I push the cue through, it looks wonky. And I'm just trying to get my last one to go straight, and not too long either. Once, twice, and then I go push. And then I look and see, okay, that was pushed. I cut it to the right a little bit, and the cue ball followed to the right a little bit. But the whole point is I'm hitting right to this spot super consistently, and it's not much going on. It's just once, twice, push. So as a beginner, I'm here, cue ball's high, it's not down here, it's not like this, it's just here. And I got my arm tucked nice, got my, everything's in place, once, twice, and then I push. I should play left-handed. I think I'm switching. Okay, so for you beginners, you probably don't know who John Mora is. He's from Canada. He was an 800 something Fargo. I'm sure you guys kind of know what Fargo is. So he was one of the best in the world as a right-handed player. Left-handed player. I think he was left originally. And so he had a problem with his shoulder. I think it was his shoulder. And he had to switch to the opposite hand. I think it was right-handed is what he switched to. And he switched, and it took some time. It might have taken 6 months, might have taken a year. But he came back to Pro Pool, and he played as an opposite-handed player, and his Fargo went to like almost identical. It was still in the high 700s. I think he might, I don't know, I'd have to look him up, but I know he's in the 780s, 790 range. So I think he went down a little bit, but he might have gone right back to where he was, and he plays opposite-handed that way. And it's an incredible story, and I'm surprised there's not a movie on it. And it's cool. So, and I think now he can kind of switch between the two. He might have had some sort of corrective thing happen or whatever, because I don't really watch him that much, but I see him around, and sometimes I see him the opposite hand. Okay, and that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to hit these, right? And so now we're coming up on our 29th shot. Remember, it's like this. Once, twice, push. That's it. And okay, let me show you, I'll show you some what can go wrongs after, because I just want to get through this set of 50. And this is, I'm just trying to show you guys how quiet it is when I'm hitting these. It's just cue angle nice. Once, twice, slow down, that's way too fast. Push. And there I kind of didn't push long enough and decelerated and came up short. Kind of like hitting a draw shot where it just comes back an inch or two and not 6 or 8 inches. Okay, so now we're 30 shots in. Our beginner workout. We've hit a stop shot. We've hit a draw shot. We've hit a follow shot. And now we are going to hit a follow shot to the side. Now we have a straightened shot, but we're going to hit a follow shot and we're going to touch the rail on the left. Like that. Because we can still make the ball and touch the rail on the left. And then we're going to center, 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 touch the rail on the right. So we're going to cut it just off to the right a little bit. Doesn't need any English. And we're just going to push through and watch, because now we're just learning. We're learning how geometry and physics works, right? We're learning that we can cut the ball into the pocket and have it follow through without scratching. So if we just aim a little bit left to center and push, we can hit a nice shot and get shape off the rail. And this is a shot that needs to happen. So, and we can have targets too. We can say, okay, let's put a target out. Now we're 33 shots in. We're going to target out to here. We don't need any side spin. We just need to hit the ball with a little bit of a cut to the right side. And it's like, okay, well, I couldn't have enough cut to make that happen, so this is a better angle. So now we're going to try it again. We're going to say, all right, because we're learning, right? We're in our beginner mode. So we're trying to hit it high, have some follow, push it off a little bit to the right and have it follow off the rail to the right. And see, I think what's happening is I'm coming down with my cue and I'm not pushing through high. So let's try it again. Everything was good. the geometry was good because I was going off at the right angle to hit the chalk, but my biomechanics were bad because I dropped my tip down. So let's keep the tip up and let some follow happen on the shot, okay? See that? Pushes through higher with a little follow. I hit a little harder, but it was staying to that high strike. That was cut a little too much over to this side, so now we'll try to cut it a little less off to the right and then just have it push through. See, I'm really wobbly. Who cares? Oh, forgot about the elbow. Who cares? Let's do that. Now let's do it. Drop the tip down, lost a little follow, lost a little directional, cut it a little bit too much to the right, no problem. So now we're gonna try. Hit it again. We're gonna hit it a little bit less cut, a little higher on the ball, and we're just gonna push and have that cue ball hit closer to the side. Ooh, that was a little too much to the center because I almost scratched behind it. So now we're 38 shots in and we're hitting balls and we're learning and it's good stuff, right? So let's hit 39 and 40. And now see, the thing I like about this is I caught something that is causing me some challenge. And it's okay if I'm a beginner and it's okay to have a challenge, right? I'm just gonna try this little gentle challenge. So now I'm trying to hit it high, hit it straight, and push through. And it's close. So from a beginner standpoint, I'm not doing too bad. I'm getting in the zone area of it. Not like the zone, but the area, like ooh, Michael Jordan the zone. I'm talking about like the zone of the shot. Okay, so let's try it again. Higher and push through. And I'm just losing a little follow, which is okay. I'm a beginner. I'm supposed to be losing follow like that. I'm doing good. I'm pocketing the balls. So I made 40 in a row, which is good, right? And the reason why is because I've been playing for 40 years almost. No, just kidding. No, the reason, well, that is why. But the other reason is that I don't have a lot going on and I'm not stuck in my head about this wobbly stroke, right? It's like the wobbly stroke, as long as I go through and accelerate and try to accelerate through straight, I should be okay. And now it's my experience that tells me that if I go wobble straight, that as long as I trust straight on the last stroke, it usually works out. But what happens is it's not straight. I close my eyes, I guess I don't know. That's kind of the beginner without the experience. Now I have the experience to know side, straight, trust. And that's pretty much the difference why I'm hitting these good, I think. I get all the years of experience. I'm not just diminishing that or whatever. And I'm not saying, oh, you should be able to do this. I'm just saying, hot take, pro tip to a beginner is don't worry about the wobble thing. Just worry about the aim. So we got 40 in. We're going to hit, now we're going to hit the last ones and we're going to just work on, an eye pattern thing, right? I'm a beginner. So I want to explain to you a 10, I'm going to work on my eye pattern the last 10. I have this dot here where I'm trying to hit a stop shot marked. So on the bottom, it's about right here for this shot. It's right about there. Once, twice, boom, it's going to spin backwards. So I set the dot right there, kind of low. And then I'm going to hit 10 like this. And basically what I'm going to do is try to just pull in my arm back here so I'm straight. I don't really care about left and right straight. I'm just going to try to drop on the 1 to see the angle, which is straight in. I'm going to drop on the 1 and I'm going to show the tip down low once, twice, and then I'm just going to go back and accelerate to the 1. I'm going to forget about the cue ball and have my eyes on the 1, and I'm just going to accelerate through and let that tip go down to that spot on the cue ball, and I'm just going to see what happens. Meaning I'm not trying to look at the cue ball, I'm trying to look at the 2 ball and just trust and accelerate, and it's going to be short. It's going to be once, twice, accelerate. So that's what I'm trying to do on these last 10. So I drop down on the 2, take a breath. See, I'm staring at the 2 and the tip is in the peripheral. Oh, it's not even close. So then I lift up and I go like this. Then I go once, twice, and then I go back to the 2, accelerate. And I'm like, okay, hit it too low, accelerated too much and too hard, and it came back as a draw shot. So I'm totally fine with that, and I'm actually happy with that because that shows me that I can draw the ball. And I'm a beginner, and I want to be able to draw the ball. So if I draw it on accident, I have to put that in my brain for later and say, oh, okay, I like that I can do that. It's much better than having it not come backwards, because coming backwards is very useful. Forwards is useful too, but it's easier. But I like that it came back. So then I hit the next one, same thing. Tuck the arm, stand on my line, fold down on the 3 with my eyesight, tips in the peripheral. I'm good to go. See the spot. Once, twice, relax, accelerate. And it's like, good enough. That's all I'm trying to do. Because now I'm working on this last 10 to get my process down. I've done all the warming up, I've done all the shots, I've done all the everything. The last 10 is just working on my process before I go for the night, the day. I'm on my line from here to here. I'm down, I fold, I go once, twice to the cue ball, I go back to the 4, and I hit it, and I'm like, okay. I put the 5 back, I look at it, and I think, meh, a little too hard, and I like hitting it low and it coming back, so I just need to hit it softer. So I'm gonna try it again. Same low, just a little softer, and how am I gonna make it go softer? Shorter backstroke, okay? So I'm down on the 5, I fold, I go to the cue ball, because all the aim's easy, and I go, okay, show it to the tip, to the tip, show the tip to the cue ball once, twice, and now I'm gonna go shorter and accelerate. And I'm fine with that. That was good, because basically what it did was it stuck right there, okay? And what happened, just for beginners so you know, the cue ball came backwards like this, and then right before it got to the 6, it slid and stuck. And that's how you hit a stop shot. That's what's happening in real time. So it helps me to put the ball down here, because the tip, or the red dot, because then I just can fold down on the 6 with everything in place. I'm in line. It's a short shot. I don't have to be perfect on my mechanics because it's a short little shot. Show the tip to the red dot twice, and it makes sense. I threw it back because I'm hitting it really low and I got a little too long of a stroke. And I'm okay with that because I'm just trying to hit the ball and keep it from going forwards, right? Like if I'm in a game and I'm playing, I'll show you on the 8-ball. Okay, once, twice. Uh-oh, arm was hanging out, so we'll start. I'm gonna tuck my arm when I start. I come down, I fold down, I got the aim, once, twice. That's fine. Acceleration, I tipped up a little bit to make the shot work better. Now I'm gonna show you why this is important, right? Because if I have you come in and you're playing a game of 8-ball, okay? Got these 3 balls left. Having you play 8-ball. And I want you to play position for the 8 in the corner, right? And I say, okay, you got ball in hand. This happens all the time in intermediate leagues with beginners, beginner and intermediate league. You got ball in hand, this is your run out. Ignore all these balls, it's the 9-10. I need you to be able to come down and hit this shot. Once, twice, and it popped back a good 2 inches, but then you're fine because you're gonna have to work on this shot too, this 8-ball. So you go once, twice, super wobbly, who cares? Push it in. Ha! Awesome, I made it. Yay, yay, pool. So that's it. So that's why we're working on these simple stop shots, because about once a week in the beginner leagues, I see that run out and I don't want that cue ball coming back 6 inches and having a problem, and I don't want it going forward 6 inches and having a problem if I'm a beginner. So I want to hit the same shot. Just doesn't have to be perfect. See how my so crooked, right? Who cares? Now we go through straight. And there we go. Crooked, crooked, straight. Just be okay with crooked, crooked, straight. It'll help you relax. You'll be able to do better. It's that crooked, crooked that screws people up, and I talk about behind the cue ball, in front of the cue ball. Crooked, crooked, straight will get you in front of the cue ball, and that's what we want with you, to have what we want. So, down, Arm straight, in back, tucked in, once, twice, crooked, crooked, straight. Good enough, close enough. That's a great beginner workout. It's 50 shots, it's right there. And yeah, that's it. I'll give you a little bonus, okay? We'll do a little bonus 10 shots, all right? We're gonna do this, because this is a shot that beginners need. I'm just gonna randomly pick an angle here, okay? Here we go, beginner. And we're gonna go to this dot here, right? Because we're gonna play 8-ball, all right? We're gonna do a little beginner visualization. Last balls on the table, 8-ball run out, beginner run out. Okay? And we're gonna have ball in hand. So we're not gonna put it here. We're not gonna put it here. We're gonna put it like right here. We're gonna about 6 inches away. Very similar to the last shot. And there's a little cut angle, okay? So we check our angle, ghost ball, all that. We're gonna practice left-handed. We're gonna try to leave it right here so we can have a shot on the next ball. Because I'll show you. Okay? We're left-handed. I don't think. Oh, you know what? I played it wrong. I'm not left-handed. So do this right-handed, okay? I'm gonna shoot it left-handed. But the reason why is because you're right hand, you can reach it, right? So that's fine. So let's see. We're playing Scotch doubles. Lefty's gonna go first, righty will finish the game. So lefty's gonna finish for the righty. Nice high ball. See how quiet that is? That's what I want you guys to learn so that you don't end up table or whatever. Righty comes in once, twice, just push quietly. Just watch, make the ball and watch the cue ball. It doesn't need to be hard. All these shots can be kind of soft and it's okay. We'll get to the point where we're training hard shots, like hitting them hard types of shots. This just ain't the time or the place. Because we're beginners, so we're working on just hitting them nice and soft. And we're playing, this one's a position game, a run-out game, right? Ooh, hit a little bit softer. Okay, lefty, we can do it, lefty. And we're watching the cue ball too. We're running out, but we're just, and we're locked in on the object ball, but we're watching the cue ball. Where did the cue ball go? You know, and we're learning. That's how you learn, right? You learn because you hit the shot and you make the shot and then you watch the cue ball. Left-handed, that's how good I am left-handed. Okay, so we're doing it again. We're doing this sick run out. Once, twice. Sticking in there with the thing and the deal. You guys are gonna give me that one because I wanna get out of here. You wanna get out of here. Okay. And if it starts looking like this, we'll do some what can go wrongs, okay? It's hitting it too hard, too low, right? Like this is terrible because we just want the thing to roll forward. We're learning that the angle just runs straight into this dot. The other thing is we do this and we hit it too hard, right? Now we're having a tough shot on the 8. We're far away as a beginner. This is not easy. So what I'm trying to show you guys is, you know, thinking we need to bank it because of a cut shot. That would be bad, right? Because then we'd have to bank this shot for no reason, left-handed. I just made that, you guys see how I made that left-handed? I didn't think I was gonna make that. Okay, why am I doing this stuff? I'm insane. Okay, let's go. So now, those are the what can go wrongs. So it's just a nice little cut angle. We're just learning. Once, twice, wobbly, who cares? Push through straight. Right next to our dot, in our dot range. So this will be your little run out drill, you know, you beginners, you're my favorite. Not being condescending, calling it a little drill. Even that, it's too hard because now, yeah, this is makeable, but for a beginner, it's a harder shot. It's a harder shot. So, okay, we're trying to learn speed, basically. We're trying to learn the simple shots. We're trying to work on it. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to set the world on fire with your 50 shots. And I would do this 50 shots and then I would do 50 shots like this. And then I'd come over here if you had time and you were feeling it and do a little angle shot. And then move the cue ball around, right? And shoot that at an angle, or do the 8 ball and try to get shape over here. It's like there's an infinite amount of shots, and it really doesn't matter what you're shooting. What matters is that you are shooting, and that you're shooting and staying in a high percentage, right? We just want to be making the ball 60 to 80% of the time when we're doing drills or these shots that we're shooting. And we want to be able to run these balls out at a higher rate. So if I can't do this run out, okay, if I can't do this run out and get shape here and make these 2 balls 80% and I'm down at 20% or 30%, then figure out this, okay? This. Then just build your confidence by saying, okay, I can make this shot 70% or 60%, and then I can go out here and work on this shot. I mean, it's just, I want you guys to be in a successful range like everybody else and not get frustrated. And if you could start making this ball at 60 to 80% and you can make this ball with it and run these 2 balls, then you can start moving this ball out or moving it back to where it was originally where you're struggling. It's just, it takes time, and we just build these things over time. It's just 10 shots at a time, 10 shots at a time, 10 shots at a time. So, okay, that's your beginner 50-shot workout with a little bonus at the end. I love you guys, and don't tell the others, but the beginners are my favorite. We'll see you. Bye.